I am like Picasso with a canvas, folks. I've got paint on my hands already. Hello folks and welcome. Today I am going to be painting a portrait of myself. How this will turn out, folks, well, I'm not quite sure. All I know is I got my colors here. I'm going to be using white as the basic background for my face. For my nose here, I've decided to go with this yellowish paint color. I think it'll do just nice. Then I ran into a predicament, folks. I do not have the color black, so instead I will be attempting to make the color black using the color yellow, blue, and red. Those are the colors I will be attempting to use to make the color black, folks, so that I may get my glasses and my eyebrows just right, folks. If I cannot create the color black with these three colors, well then I'm gonna have to use some watercolor, folks. And well, we don't want to see a watercolor in acrylic painting, do we now, folks? Well, to be fair, I'm not really sure. I got my colors, I got my water, I got my first brush, I got my little paint palette ready for me to mix and become the Bob Ross that I am. Just kidding, folks. All I really know how to do is play the xylophone, but with the right kind of attitude, you too can do anything that you set your mind to. Well, folks, let's get into this self-portrait. And just like that, folks, my canvas is painted white. Now we wait for it to dry and I get to begin painting my self-portrait. Now that our paint has dried, time to start sketching out the perfect self-portrait. Well, folks, as you can see, I drew my self-portrait. I will be writing I work for tips, and that will be the perfect portrait for this xylophone player. And folks, it does turn out when you mix the colors yellow, red, and blue, you do in fact get a nice black color, folks. I think that's dark enough, at least I hope so. It still looks fairly blue, but I guess for what I need it for, it should do. Well, folks, here we go. I begin my self-portrait. I'll be sure to add more black paint to this after it dries and add my eyebrows and whatnot. But now, folks, let's move on to the nose, shall we? And a nose is what we have. Once again, I must wait for paint to dry. I fixed the eyebrows again and I started putting 4 tips. Now I just need to put eye work a little bit more on these eyebrows and that mustache. And then, folks, I have the portrait of my dreams. It is almost done, but not quite yet. This next clip you'll see will be the finished product. So let's see, huh? Well, folks, here it is, my self-portrait. I work for tips. Looking at this masterpiece now, I'm like, I wish I did painted a bit of a color in the background. I think some color to spice it up would have been nice, but nonetheless, folks, for what I have created, I think this looks pretty good. What do you think, folks? Is this wall-worthy? Is this a portrait you would hang on your wall? Because I know I would. Well, folks, I hope you enjoy watching this xylophone player make a self-portrait. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with all of your friends, folks. We are spamming the world with Alfred the xylophone player. Remember, folks, I work for tips.